Hey everybody, I wanted to talk about the Farson blade survival tool. This comes in stainless steel or carbon steel 1095 with a titanium nitride coating on the carbon. Stainless steel is just a blast bead finish. This little guy is such a unique design, but it comes with ancient roots. This was a rock we found in the Red Desert. You can see how it was chiseled. Get out of the light there. And it was flint knapped all the way around. It had hand relief in the back. It even had a thumb hole right up here so you could get a grip on it. This was a great skinning design for ancient tribes that lived out in the Red Desert here in Wyoming. We took that shape and we went over to Mike Draper, a custom knife maker in Riverton, Wyoming. Great guy, look him up. He's got some great designs. His wife is also a master bladesmith. She does some phenomenal work as well. These people are awesome. You should go see them. Anyway, so Mike, my original idea was to put some finger grips in here and have a solid piece of steel. Mike put the hand hole in it, gave it its really ergonomic shape to it, but retained that cutting edge all the way around. It's almost 8 inches of cutting surface, and the beauty of this thing is that when you get between the meat and the hide when you're skinning an animal, this guy sits right down the seam. It's very forgiving, and it cuts all the way through the arc of your cut. So if you're hanging or if it's laying flat, you got a great skinning tool design. The geometry of the blade itself just lends itself to edge retention, and those of you who are around knives, you'll know what I mean. But this guy, we'll go through 2 to 3 animals before we need to touch up that edge. So you get this great skinning idea. We also talked to another guy by the name of Dave Langerman locally. He was kind of a survival nut, and Dave suggested we put the paracord on it, which was brilliant. Then we got this nice handle to it. We have 8 feet of 550-pound test paracord. And so you've got now a great survival platform as well as a great skinning knife. I don't always understand why these people who talk about survival, they never seem to talk about meat processing. Good night, what are they going to eat? Vegetables? I think having something that works in both worlds is really, really useful. So we got this survival platform now. You can tie that, you can take that cord, tie that, that's just the 8 feet that came with it, tie that onto a stick. We just flattened one edge of this and tied this on here. I've used this thing for 6 months in giving demos and pounding on it and shows and that sort of thing, and I've only had to tighten it up once. There's a better way to do this, and that's on our website at www.fremontknives.com. There's a PDF on there, shows you how to make a T-cut, and that is very durable. It's very strong. This works when you're in a hurry. I would suggest covering that blade if you can, like with some tape. But if not, you might get a few nicks when you're tying that on there. I can speak from experience, but you can still get it on. You got a great useful tool. One of the things I see all the time is people don't use this edge up here. They tend to look at the knife like this and only think of it in that direction. I use the knife like this as well. So if I'm shaving sticks to build a fire, I've got that. I also use this surface for if I just want to do a little chopping. I can use that surface right here and just do fine chopping on onions and that sort of thing. It works really, really great. This flat surface, you can hit on it back here and use it to baton and use it like a splitting wedge so you can split up kindling for the fire. Again, another really neat use to this very versatile tool. So that's it. That's the Farson Blade Survival Tool. Come look at it at www.fremontknives.com, and I'm sure you'll agree this is a very versatile tool. This sheath that comes with it has hard nylon inserts, polypropylene inserts. It has rivets all the way around, so it's not going to cut through. The whole thing is that big. It's about 6 inches by 3 inches. It weighs 8 ounces. You can put that in your back pocket. You can throw it in your pack, and you'll never even know it's there. It's just a very versatile little tool, and we were very lucky to work with some neat folks that helped us get it into its final form. We do have a patent on it. Come take a look at us at www.fremontknives.com.